Welcome everyone to the Coachix family. I am Nabha, and I am a trainer over here. I am into training the students for business analysts and product owner roles. So I carry around 13 plus years of experience in the industry, and I have so far been working as a senior product manager or senior manager in various organizations like Vodafone, Ingram Micro, and all. And currently, also, I'm working as a senior manager at Ingram Micro. So that's a quick intro about me. Now let's walk through what we offer as a Coachix life. What do we offer? So, firstly, let me start with a quick introduction about ourselves. Like, who are we? So, basically, Coachix is basically an online learning platform that is going to offer you various courses that are in the industry. So, we do have a research team who will be into the research and they will identify which are the courses that are currently in demand in the industry. In demand, as in which are the courses for which the software industry or any industry is looking for the resources. And based on that research, we have come up with few courses that we offer so that the students can learn the skills and then find out or become job ready for the market. So that is what we do. And the courses that we offer are 100% in the live learning mode. So it's not that you have to come, you have to travel and do it. It's not like that. Just most of them are the live sessions itself. And one thing that sets us apart is that the trainers, whoever is over here, so most of them are the industry experts, like for the skills like SQL, business analyst, product owner, and all. The trainers are going to be the industry experts, as in the people who have spent a significant amount of time in the industry so that they are aware about how does the market work, what is currently in demand, and then they can help you with all the real time scenarios, real time problems, and the real time use cases, and also the real time projects. So that is a quick introduction about us. There are also few graphical representations, like there is a 1 million plus learners community, 500 plus trainers. We have 2,500 plus live sessions along with placement assistance. So that is a quick introduction about us. Now let's see what we offer. So these are the various courses that are offered over here: data science, data analyst, business analyst, AWS cloud, full stack developer, Python developer, and CBAP. CBAP is basically certified business analyst professional course that is offered here as well. Now let's see what are these various courses, what is the difference amongst them, and how are they interrelated with each other, and why are they in demand. So currently these three courses, data science, data analyst, business analyst, are like on a huge demand in the market, especially the data analyst uh, and a techno functional analyst that I will highlight in some time. So you can do your own research as well. Whenever you have to see that something is demand or not, you can just go to LinkedIn, Naukri. Just put the description as business analyst job opportunities, and you will get the results. So that's how you can analyze about the openings in the market by your end. So that is one way. So now let's see what is data analytics, and all of these things are a part of data analytics. So how are they kind of connected to data analytics? So here it's mentioned data analytics is a complex yet simple. So this is just a kind of a tag, nothing related to the knowledge or something. For past decade, almost every MNC, especially those in the tech sector, have been reliant on big data and data analytics to drive their companies. So some of the companies that rely heavily on data analysis are given over here. So it's just a sample list, but I will just give you one more example where you will just get to know that what is the demand or the demand of the data in the entire field. So these are the few samples. Everyone must be aware about these companies. We are using it on day-to-day basis. So now let's see what is data and how is data created. Because the roles that we are going to discuss today are all related to data. So first thing that should be very clear to you must be, what do you mean by data? So yes, over to you. What do you think? What is data? Whenever you must have heard this word multiple times in your career or day-to-day word, data. So what does data means? Anyone? Yes, have you any at any point worked on data in your career? Okay, am I audible to you all?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So yes, Harshika, you tell me. Do you have any idea about what is data?
Company get the information,
Yeah,
like
correct, correct. Company related information. Any other examples that you think about data?
no idea.
Okay. Have you at any point heard like this? अरे वो data कहाँ है? अरे data कहाँ store किया है? Have you heard these terms? These are day-to-day
Yes,
terms.
yes.
Yeah. So what that data means then?
Collection of information.
Yeah, collection of information. Correct. Data is basically collection of information. Now, what can be the type of the data? One is something that you have already mentioned. One is something that we have just discussed, like Harshika mentioned. Uh, it's a information, and other also, like we just discussed, that it's nothing but the collection of information. What other thing can you think data can be? Is it only limited to company information? Can movies be data? We store movies in our pen drive. Can that be data?
Yes.
Songs?
Yes.
Okay. Can you think of other examples now?
In banking, we have
Mhm.
customers' information.
Right. Absolutely. Very good. That's correct. Yes. And is data limited only to movies, songs, customer information, or there is more to it? What do you think? Okay. So let me just clarify it for you. Data is anything and everything. Like now I'm talking to you. That is also some kind of data is generated. So data can be, it's not just company related information, or it's not just a movie or a song. It can be, it is everything. Like whatever activity I do, if I'm writing, that will be generating the data. I'm speaking to you, data is getting generated. I'm listening to a song, again, is it's a data. I am going to a hospital, the doctor is giving me a prescription, that is also a data. The doctor is taking my information, that is also data. So data is not just limited to IT industry or one particular industry or banking industry. It is across everything. So first form, of data is generated by humans. So humans are we, right? So in the day to day, we do so many activities. We talk, we surf movies, we chat with our friends, we upload the photos, we do shopping. So whenever you do these activities, you are doing nothing but generating the data. So human related data is the first way how the data is created. Now, in addition to humans, data can also be created by machines. Like you see satellites and all, they keep generating the data. So machines is the second form where data can get generated. And then third form is human and machine, where a human is taking help of the machine and generating data. Now, can you think of a scenario where you took a help of any machine and generated data? Can you think about this? Okay. What do you mean by a machine? Can you give me an example of machine? Anyone? Yes, Jayesh, right? Hey, I can see your name over here. Hello, Jayesh, you
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
I'm there.
Yes, Jayesh. Let's have a quick discussion. What do you mean by machine? Do you use any machine?
Yeah, all
Yeah,
gadgets and all everything is a machine
yeah.
around us.
So can you?
Whichever thing which can make our work easy, we
Mm-hmm.
can say it as a machine.
Okay. So what gadgets do you have?
We use computers, laptops, mobile devices,
Yes, correct, correct. So now
bikes.
human is you, machine is a computer. Can you give me an example of human machine generated data?
mm, Statistics and all statistical data.
Yeah, statistics data. Correct. Statistics data.
Mhm.
Okay. One more example. You are human, machine is your mobile. Can you think of human machine generated data? Yes, what data can be generated on mobile? Why does your mobile's memory gets exhausted? Because of the data, right? We have the limit. So what is the thing that you do with your mobile due to which the memory is like getting exhausted, or sometimes you're utilizing the memory? What is that? What are those activities?
We install apps. We use those apps, and while
Yeah,
using those apps, our data is created and stored in its memory.
correct,
Also,
correct.
pictures. That is also kind
Yeah,
of data.
correct. Absolutely correct. So these are the form of human machine generated data. So data is sometimes generated only by humans, by writing, talking, and all. Sometimes by machines, like satellites and all. And sometimes by human machine. That is, we take help of a computer. So all the activities, like I go to Facebook, I'm uploading a photo, data is getting generated in the human machine form. I am calling you, data is getting generated. In fact, now also, we are on Zoom. We have used the Zoom and I am logged into my laptop. I don't know about you, but whatever. Again, this is a form of human machine generated data. So these are the various forms of data. And one is organization generated data. So I believe Chahat or Harshika had answered this, that company related information. And all of these things, any organization, it can be anything, Amazon, Facebook, Netflix, any organization, hospital, media, everything, all the organization generates data. So you must have seen these days a small shop, a small hotel, and they also have their own mobile applications. So whenever they are having the applications, whenever users are using those applications, data is generated. So there is no dependency ki this organization is going to generate the data and this organization is not going to generate the data. It's not like that. In the current industry, every sector, medical, insurance, any entertainment, every company generates data. And to manage that data, they need resources, they need people who can help them work on that data. And that's why those people are data analysts, business analysts, data scientists who help them managing the data. So let me make it to you more simple by taking the notes. So basically, what happens is there are industries, okay, multiple industries are there, and all these industries are going to generate data, all entire data. And to manage this data, they are going to need the people, because one person cannot run the industry. You see Amazon.com, can the CEO do everything? CEO do the operations part also, CEO do the marketing part? No. There are various roles. Like for marketing, we have marketing team. For sales, we have sales team. For coding, we have developers. For any other thing, any other entity, like for deliveries, we have the delivery department. Similarly, for data, company related data, they need the people specific to data knowledge so that they can manage the data. And these roles, data analyst, business analyst, and data scientist, what are these? These are the courses. These are the courses that we offer that is going to help you land this data analyst role, business analyst role in the market, DS role and BA role. So this is going to help you land up the jobs related to data analyst, business analyst, and data scientist. So long story short, these roles does not have any domain specific requirement ki nahi, you must be in the banking only, you must be in the insurance only. It's not like that. They just need the generic skills. Now, how to manage the data? You must be managing your, even you are doing the data analyst job sometimes in your mobile. So in our cell phones we have a memory. It can be 64 GB, 128 GB. What is the activity that you do on the day, not day to day basis, but monthly basis, so that you clean up the memory, you organize the data? Do you do any activity in your mobile apart from calling, messaging someone? What other activities do you do so that your mobile remains clean, it does not hangs up? What are those things that you generally do? So what I do is, my phone's memory is 64 GB. So whatever WhatsApp forwards I get, the large videos and all, so I keep deleting it. Do you, anyone amongst you, do you also do the same practice? Or you just don't delete anything in your phone, you just keep it as it is? Absolute silence. Are you people understanding what I am uh, teaching, or just not following? Can you please let me know?
We are understanding. We do delete our data from books
Yes, you do delete your data. And why is that data deletion required?
because the data we have is like we don't need that data, so that's why we delete that data.
Okay.
So only important data is stored in our phones.
Mhm. Okay. So let me ask you a question. What will happen if you don't delete the data only? What is going to happen?
Storage will get like memory will get piled up,
And
and
what
it
is
will
what
be
will happen
cluttered.
then?
Data will be cluttered because we will not be able
Yes.
to find our like important files easily.
Correct, correct. Can that hang your mobile?
Yes.
Yes. Correct. So at the mobile, it's a very small amount of data, 64 GB, 128 GB. So we don't always delete it. Sometimes we send it to our computer's memory, right? Sometimes there are important photos, important files. You don't want to access it now. So always we don't delete it. We send it to some other device. You can send it to drive or anything. So you can delete it, you can rearrange it. But you are making space in your mobile for new data. That is at the mobile level, small level. But imagine the applications like Amazon.com, Google.com. How much data it must be generating on day-to-day basis? So most of the companies generate a large amount of data. So total every day, 328.77 million terabytes of data is generated every day. And it is a huge number. 64 GB, 128 GB, it is nothing in front of this number. So you have to manage 64 GB, 128, 512 GB. You can easily manage it. But when it comes to this big number, it's not possible for you to just delete it or to just send it here and there. To manage such amount of data, you need to have the skills. You need to know the various technologies that are used to work around with this data. Like in the mobile also, you want to delete the data. You should know the steps that you have to go to settings, then you have to go to storage. There you can see how much is the data, how much is the data available, how much is used. Then you go to photos, delete the photos, go to documents. These are the steps that you should know with respect to your mobile. Similarly, now Amazon data is not stored in the small uh, pen drive or something. This is huge data that is stored in the large databases. Database is the where data place where data is stored. So data analyst and all data scientist roles, this is going to provide you the skills of how to work on large amount of data with respect to the big firms. So these are the firms. So this is basically the amount of data that is generated every day. And in the courses, the skills are taught to you to manage that data. Any questions so far? You are not understanding anything or anything
All
like
clear.
that? Yeah, okay. Now let me give you one more example. Let me ask you one question now. Everyone uses phone pay or
Yes.
Yes.
Google Pay? Yeah. So suppose if you get your bill in this format, will you be okay?
No.
Okay. What if you're getting your bills in these format?
Still not okay.
Why not okay? Okay, you.
These
Mhm. Yeah, tell me.
It may be difficult to comprehend.
Okay. What about this format?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Right.
Yeah.
So when I say you that data is getting generated, data is generated this way. This is the raw data that gets generated. And what does a data analyst or a person who knows the data analysis skills does is they convert this data into these type of information. So for converting this, it is not that straightforward. You need to know the skills like how to go, how to extract the raw data, what functions do you need to implement on it, how are you going to clean it, how are you going to create a simple report out of it. On the top of this report, what additional things can you apply so that you can achieve such type of results, these type of results. So that is what the role of data analyst, business analyst, or not the business analyst, but data analyst and data scientists are going to do. They are going to work on the raw data and convert it in a proper human readable form. So that is what they do. So similar things are covered in the courses as well. So like I mentioned, 328 millions of data is generated every day, and they are going to need people. Now, anyone cannot come and start working on data. No, only the person who has the proper skill set will be able to access the database and convert that data into the proper data. Now, let's see at the various roles that are there. So there are three roles which are very much in demand in the industry: data analyst, business analyst, and data scientists. And all other roles are some or other way related to these three roles. Let me ask you a very simple question. Do you know who is a business analyst, who is a data analyst, and who is a data scientist? Are you clear about these three roles, or should I just tell you the differences now?
Tell the differences, please.
Okay. So let's see what are these three roles and how can you select what is the best suited role for you. Suppose there is a company, Amazon.com. Everyone knows this company.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you must have some or other way heard about this company. Now imagine someday a CEO is coming and telling the team that, hey, I need a report of sales of 24. He has just asked for the report. Now, what will happen? Who is going to provide a report? There is a role that is data analyst. So the sales data is always generated in this raw form. So can I provide this type of report to my higher management? Can I provide it? That, yay, this is the sales. Is it okay to provide it? Because
No.
sales data is generated this way. You cannot, right?
Mm.
So what will happen is a data analyst will come. There will be a project manager or someone who will tell a data analyst that, hey, I need a data of the sales of 2024. Then data analyst will have the skills. So they will use their skills and get the data and share the report. There can be a different scenario that CEO is saying that, hey, I need a sales report of 2024 of customers in Mumbai. So again, data analyst will add the conditions and give the data. There can be multiple conditions. Hey, I need a report of the people 2024 ordered in Mumbai who had or used COD feature. Between, let's say, a timing between 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Any kind of condition or anything, the data or the CEO, not just the CEO, anyone can come and tell the data analyst that, hey, I want this type of data, I want that type of data. Sorry. Data analyst ka job will be to go and do whatever they can and give the desired data to them. So when you are a data analyst, you will be playing a lot only with data. You will be working on databases and dashboards. So being a data analyst, it's all about understanding the logics, the conditions to generate the data. So data analyst ka role, if you get a job in any company, any company, so your job will be just to give them the proper data. You cannot just randomly give any data. Give them the proper data. They can ask you the data for anything, for research, anything. Your job is to provide them the corrected or whatever data that they have asked. Clear on the role of data analyst?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what is the role